So I have watched it a couple of times actually. I so much enjoyed it. The first I want to comment on is the technical implementation of the movie. It's so perfect. I enjoyed it. Considering the resources we put at it, we realized a fantastic quality. And then Imodoye itself is a very compelling story. The cast, their attitude on set, because I looked through all the script and the rushes, it's absolutely beautiful. And I think the audience are in for a fantastic viewing experience. They would absolutely enjoy it. We're hoping that Imodoye will be released as soon as possible, but we're hoping to release it on our YouTube channel, which is Astrocraft Productions Ltd YouTube channel. And then from there, begin to buy other movies to deploy on the channel. We hope that in the next 1 week or 2 at the most, we would release it and people would be able to enjoy it the way I enjoyed it. And I think the audience will be in for a nice viewing experience. They will learn some lessons from it. They would enjoy this very cinematographic production. So one of the things we want to do as a company is to create new set of stars. At some point, I've said this on several interviews, at some point the known faces would begin to fade away. Well, not fade away, but they will grow older. They might not be able to take the roles they used to take. You don't fade away in movie, in the film industry. So, however, we need to bring up new crop of artists that are talented. So, one of the things Astrocraft is passionate about is creating a new set of stars, a pool of talent that we can draw on to. So, we've decided that every movie we make, we will feature an unknown face, to display their talent, to showcase their talent. And hopefully from there, they can begin to grow, they can begin to have other opportunities to continue their journey in Nollywood. We have a lot of plans. We have a lot of ideas. We have a very big dream, for the industry. So there are a couple of scripts we're working on presently. However, our intentions is the next movie would go to the cinema first, and then we would, hope to deploy on other platforms like Netflix, and then hopefully we'll be able to create something, a magic the viewing audience can, enjoy. So, Dieko and Ebiti, and that's another thing. I've been privileged to work with fantastic people. Titi Jeje, fantastic director. Tunde Olaoye, fantastic director. They are top notch. Titi directed Dieko. Tunde Olaoye directed Ebiti, and they all came out fantastic. And we had a fantastic premiere. We premiered the 2 movies on the same day. So, both of them should be on DSTV this month. The contract have been signed. The deal is done. So I don't have the dates they want to, start showing them, but I know that the contract starts this month, September 1st. So they probably are on DSTV even as we talk. But I've not had time to go check and, But if you are interested in seeing this, just go to DSTV program and check Dieko and Ebiti or Ebiti, and you'll be able to see when you can enjoy them on DSTV. So one of the intentions is that Astrocraft would continue to own their work. We would own all the copyright to our work. We would never ever sell our movies outrightly to any marketer. So if we are only interested in you owning it for a period of a great time, and then the right reverts back to us. Like the contract with DSTV is 1 year exclusive and 1 year non-exclusive. And after that, the second year, the thing comes back to us and we can redistribute it any which way we like. And that's our intentions. So, my first degree was theatre arts, and my specialization was film and TV. And I was trained by the best in the industry, the best in academics, the Professor Haynes of this world, Hyginus Ekwasi. If you Google this, you would see who they are. My first, my dissertation was challenges of home video production in Nigeria, a case study of mainframe production. So I had the opportunity to interview our TK, Tunde Kelani. You know, I remember driving with him from Ife to Lagos while interviewing him. I remember going back to his office for another session of interviewing. So it was a brilliant experience. So I've always been interested in movie making, and I was always going to come back. But vagaries of life, you have to go do some things, you know, and when you're comfortable, come back to your passion. Your passion and how you earn a living are two things. So the movie industry couldn't give me the kind of money I wanted at that point in time, so I had to go look elsewhere. I couldn't start at the top or where I am now because I didn't have the money. So I went to do some other things. Well, now that I can, you know, create a little time and a little resources for this movie making, I'm back, and I'm back fully. This is my retirement. This is what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. You know, making movie to, you know, entertain people, to teach a lesson as well. Unfortunately, it's a level playing ground. They are within their right to do whatever it is they're doing. It's now behooves the industry to set standard for people to play at. It is up to the industry, the regulatory people, or the union, or I know there's Stamper now. Yes, I am not sure I'm a member. I think I am a member in Brusofre local government. Well, I haven't been to a meeting because I don't live in the country. So, you know, but at every opportunity, at the appropriate time, I would like to be part of this so that I can contribute my quota in terms of quality. Now, one thing I've come to realize is this. Some people who start with low quality, bad stories, bad technical implementation, as they go along, they improve. There was a time I couldn't stick, I won't mention names. There was a time I couldn't stick some people because all they're doing is running around and bastardizing things, no skill, nothing. The only thing they had was language, and language is not the only thing you want, you know. But as time progresses, they become a lot better. They stabilize. So those people, if they truly want to make a difference, they could, over time, you know, learn the trade. Somebody said to me that 3 months on the set in the industry is equivalent to a year of academics or something. You know, I don't know how they.
2 years in film school.
Yes, in film school. Yes, I don't know how they came about that. But if that is correct, then, you know, as those people, you know, continue to produce things, stay on the field, they will continue to learn and they could become better. As for those guys who are technically smart and, you know, but they don't have the money to do what they need to do. Again, it comes to the industry. People should recognize such talent and try to invest in them. There should be a pool of fund these people can apply to help them set. I mean, that's why people like me couldn't be in Nollywood at the start of my career. I haven't said this anywhere. Well, I started life as a TV presenter, and people started recognizing me. I would stand at the bus stop and they would say, "I know you." I said, "No, you don't know me. Are you not the one presenting so and so program?" And it's difficult to lie. I didn't have a car. I had one shoe. Do you understand? I didn't feel comfortable. I didn't enjoy it, and I wasn't going to make any good money anytime soon. And I thought to myself, is this what I want to do? No, I don't want to be in this space at this point. And that's why I left. So those people who are technically smart but don't have the money to do, they might want to look elsewhere, somewhere else, to raise money and do what they need to do. I left the industry and I came back, and I can play at my level. I can dictate my tune. I can decide what movie gets made. I can decide who acts in the movie. And my decision would always be based on merit anyway. But I'm just saying that. So those people, they also have a choice to go away for a bit or look elsewhere for fun to do this. One thing that will remain constant is integrity. Once you make a movie and you display integrity on that, people will keep coming back to you and invest fun in you. But if you want to buy your first 4x4 from one project, you will do bad things. And people are smart, people are not idiots. They would know that they've been shortchanged. And they move on, and you're back to square one. That's my thoughts. So, this is something I've given a lot of thought. Number one, I think it's incorrect that you make your money if you sell it outrightly. It's incorrect. So I've made Imodoyi, for instance. We approached somebody who could buy it, and they wanted to buy it outright for a lot less money than we made the movie for. So it's not possible to sell it to them. So the unique position Astrocraft Productions is in is that we can invest now and expect proceed later. We don't necessarily have to make money now, but we know that we'll make money later on all of this work as long as we continue to hold them. So, dear Kwanebiti, we received some income from it recently. In another year, I'll be able to distribute it any which way I like again, in any territory that I like, that I want to sell it to. So even if I decide to deploy them on my YouTube channel, they can go there and we'll continue to receive income from them rather than selling them outrightly. So in our case, we're not pressed for profit. We don't need the money from one movie to make the next one. Not that we have a bottomless pocket, but we're sensible and we have resources in other avenues that we can deploy to movie to generate future income, and that's it. So our bargaining strength is strong, because I would not accept anything that is not in line with our philosophy of selling. So, folks, Imodoyi is coming. Anticipate it. Please go to YouTube, check out Astrocraft Productions Ltd, subscribe to the channel, and you'll be notified when we deploy Imodoyi in the next 1 or 2 weeks maximum. Thank you very much.